This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrow. Back at beginning of the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They'll begin a new drive. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Too tranquil, brings him to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Another run for Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running once more with Henry. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go back to Henry. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes.
It's a foot race. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense out to take over. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Fire down these two.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first half interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They give right side to Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Working quickly here.
13.
Play fake, Jackson. Buying some time left. Throwing deep down the left. Big gain downfield. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. And it's got to come back.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Report. Sit on.
Play action now with Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Set hot. Ready. Ready, set hot. Go.
Turning to Henry on third. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Report. Hey, Ozzy.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Attack. Right side.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get
15.
this piece down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
15.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs looking for a score before halftime. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Right side.
Here's Mahomes now. He's on the move. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard
Right side.
line.
2nd and 8. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Right side.
Looking to throw Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, he did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Second down, Jackson to pass. This finds Likely. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. Nice hot. You change it. Nice hot.
Lamar throwing again. He lofts it deep left. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Buying some time right. He's going to let this go. He's got it deep downfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. On 1st down, Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Henry on 2nd. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
Whoa.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they bring him down around the 34. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down throw for Jackson. He rolls to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Fred McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the 1st half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
He can run it. Go out of bounds, looks a little short of that 35. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the fields, and he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah, and throw in these dual-threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well.
15.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Go, baby.
Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to him. This is ahead for about 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Working quickly here.
57, color.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
15.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. They've got first down from the 31. The drive begins with Henry. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Justin Reed with the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Lamar out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he doesn't put much height or trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Chiefs and DeAndre Hopkins getting set for this next offensive possession. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go, baby.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Right side.
Back to throw Mahomes. He put everything he had into this. They did it. He made the interception. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Hey, middle.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Hey, middle. Finish it up.
Here's Lamar. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders or offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off play action, it's Mahomes. As the open man downfield. Running in the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Baltimore running its offense out now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey! No, we changed it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got Andrews. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here. Complete beyond the marker. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Hey, report.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 3rd and short. Jackson yet again. He finds Aguilar. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Hey, move.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson's going to throw again. Forced out to his right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively, and that's the type of play that coaches let.
Touchdown, Baltimore. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did!
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
What's that?
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We're good.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs leading by 6.
At the 48-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Right.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's only going to get down to the 47 on a short gain. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Yellow. Right side.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Returnable from near the end zone. And he can't make anything happen on that return. That stopped about as deep on their own side as you can be. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. He'll look to throw it. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Setting up to pass. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up. Play action. Here's Jackson. Spies. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
No.
Now to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4. Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. He's got room to roam here. Jukes one defender. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Offense to the line for second down.
Yellow.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.